Now it's time to change our view and expand this views folder and going to items page. Double click this one, items page dot XAML. Here we need to change this content page dot content toolbar items. Okay, minimize this one, and this is our list of items. Actually delete this one and paste our code. Actually this is the code. This is a text box which will carry the public address, the sender address, and this is the text box. So you store this private key, and this is the save button, and this need to be clicked, this click event, and at the top of this there is a create sign. Clicked this button, and let's go to this code behind file. Here is our code behind. Here we no need this piece of codes, and no need this one. Let's modify the constructor. Here is our transaction properties, getter and setter. This is constructor and initializing component, and here we are giving the transaction the default. We are passing this default private key and sender key, but in real time you need to insert this private key and public key by your own device. Let's write code for the click event of that button. Paste, Ctrl V. This save clicked. When we click this save click, this function will be executed. Here actually we are storing the sender and private key at this location. In this, it's temporary actually, and we are display this message that your key is already saved. Actually here we are giving public key and private key. We are storing this information in our mobile application, the wallet application, and when we click create sign, I mean this button will be at the top of the view page, and that time this code will execute. This code telling that it will navigate to it will redirect to this page, new item page. It will go to new item page, this view the end user will see. Let's modify this one. Let's modify this page. Here we no need toolbar items, and here need to modify this one is stack layout. Control V. Here actually this is the text box. This is text receipts. Here we'll display the total receipts, how much coin the user receives from other user, and here txt deduct. Here it will I will show total deduct, how much coin this user spent to actually how much coin we give to other people, and here we will display the total balance, how much coin do I really have. Let's go to code behind. Here need to change. Here no need save click, here no button, and no need this property. Let's modify this constructor level, and no need this piece of code, and let's paste our default code. Here we will get our whole blockchain from the miner machine, and this is the variable, and we are getting the whole transaction of this user based on the public key actually. And here it will display, I'm not sure why getting error, need to save I believe. This txt receives already exist here, so it should not be lst is here. Sometimes Xamarin gives error, just ignore. Let's implement this getChain method. Ctrl V to paste our getChain method, and click here and Ctrl dot and hit enter. We are importing this system.net.http, and click here and Ctrl dot and newtonsoft.json. And this function is responsible to get the whole blockchain from miner's machine. And here this example I will show you later. Now we need this method to implement. Scrolling down, hit enter. Now paste our code. This is our transaction by address. This belongs to control dot using system.link. Here we are passing the owner address, this is the public address, and this is the chain, the whole blockchain. This chain we are passing here, and we are returning the whole transaction of this user. And just for now ignore this 4 error. At runtime it won't get any error. This is the problem of this Xamarin. Save everything. Let's implement about page. Click this one. We no need this. Let's delete everything. Select this one. Scrolling down up to this point. Delete everything. Scrolling up. And Ctrl V, this is our default code. Here this is the button of QR code. We hit this one and it will pops up our QR code scanner, and this is the text box. Here text to scan, and it will display here, it will display the price. And when I will click the pay button, the transaction will take place. So Ctrl S and go to the code behind, expand this one and click xaml.cs file. Let's modify this constructor about page. Ctrl V. This is our transaction property. We are initializing transaction fee is 2. Hit enter, click this one, Ctrl dot. Using 8 Bitcoin, no, not this one. We need using wallet.models, this folder. And fees already, we are giving default information, default transaction information. And we are binding this to this context.